such great gifts. For your guide to the hottest ones of the year, we enlisted the help of food writer and all-around foodie, Dan Clapson. Good to have you here.
Thanks for having me as always.
People love opening up a gift that is a cookbook. It's a beautiful thing. They're gorgeous, the photography. So you've brought such a lovely selection of some of your faves.
Exactly, and this is a good idea for a holiday party host gift. You know, Christmas is coming up. It's kind of snuck up on us, but it's getting closer. And this is such a nice gift, especially if someone is having a party and they obviously love food and drink. So I tried to pick a few of my favorite books that have came out this year because there's hundreds and hundreds of books that come out across North America, and it's hard to know which ones are great. And these are the ones that I thought were really fantastic this year.
Okay, you want to start over at the far end there?
Absolutely. So first things first, Ina Garten.
I love her.
Right? If I trust one celebrity chef in North America, it is 100% Ina Garten.
Yes.
She makes you want to cook. She makes you want to sit down and eat with people. That's what I love about her recipes.
She makes you want to eat butter.
Yes, which is okay to eat, especially during the holidays.
She just like put in the fat, you know? There's none of that, oh, cut calories. Like she's cooking food that tastes good.
Exactly.
And it is about having a community eat together.
Absolutely. So her book here, a lot of great cooking tips, really simple, approachable recipes, which I love. Moving on here, we have a book by Marty Michaels, who is a Toronto-based food writer, and this is In the French Kitchen with Kids. And this is great if you're bad at baking like I am, or if you're a kid. So she did all these recipes to make croissants, pain au chocolat, tarte tatin, all these wonderful classic French recipes. And she's developed them so they're very kid-friendly. So if you're a family that loves to cook, this is a great book to get. And you can cook together, and it's it yields really, really great results. So I think it's a fantastic book.
Lovely. Yes. Good suggestion.
Wonderful.
That's great.
And then moving into the holiday season theme book, we have Anna Olsen's Set for the Holidays. Obviously, Anna Olsen, a Canadian treasure. We love Anna Olsen.
Yes.
This book is phenomenal. One of my favorite things about this book, aside from the beautiful photography and the wonderful recipes, is that she has a cheese board 101 section.
Ooh.
And it's such a great section. I want to flip through to find it here right now. But she even details the kinds of wines you should pair with different kinds of cheese.
Nice.
And I think it's something people don't think about. So I found that section to be really, really unique in addition to her tried and true wonderful recipes.
Okay, lovely. So like for the kid baker like us, or the advanced baker. Very good. You've got a lot of options there. Let's talk about this book. I think it's so smart.
It's funny.
It's Cooking for One.
It's Cooking for One, which could be depressing, but
not at all. That looks good to me. So it's called Solo?
Yeah, you know, if you're a bachelor like myself and you want to still cook a good meal at home, you don't have to feel bad about it. And you don't have to eat the same thing every day, day in, day out. And Anita Lowe is a very talented chef, restaurateur based in New York, and she put together some really funny commentary throughout. And again, the recipes are just a really good inspiration for walking into a grocery store and not feeling like you need to buy huge amounts of meat and huge portions of bread just to feed yourself throughout the week. Like there's nothing embarrassing about walking up to the butcher counter and asking for one leg of duck or one pork chop. They don't know you're cooking for yourself.
That's
right.
So
yeah, you take it home and make yourself a nice dinner. So I love this book.
And eat well.
Yes,
right?
Eat well for sure. This is a great one for the vegan or the person in your life that's really interested in plant-based cooking and exploring it.
Yes.
Lauren Toyota, Vegan Comfort Classics. This is probably one of my top 3 favorite books that have come out this year because a lot of people seem afraid to dive into the world of vegan cooking, but Lauren makes it really fun, and I think that can be really hard to do with vegan food.
You're right.
And she's really engaging, and I know she's going to be on the show next week, which is fantastic.
She takes the seriousness out of it and makes you want to try it. And even if you are not vegan, it tastes so good.
Exactly.
Because they are comfort foods. Like she's doing her own mac and cheese. She's doing these great recipes. So she will be on Cityline next week.
Awesome, and she's great. So
yeah,
great book for the vegan or anyone that's interested in plant-based cooking in your life. Moving along here, we have Season. Now, this one is by Nick Sharma. He's based in San Francisco, and this is a great story. It tells a great story throughout the cookbook. He is a immigrant from India originally, and he also identifies as gay. So it's just that story of acceptance, both being an immigrant and from the LGBT community. I think it really speaks to a lot of things that are timely right now in the world. And this book is a really powerful book in addition to having amazing photography and really interesting recipes.
Look at that. So it's more than cooking.
Exactly.
And I think that I find that with a lot of cookbooks, there is a story there. You know, it could be a story of family, it could be a story of identity.
Absolutely.
But it's more than recipes.
Exactly. And these days you really need that to draw the reader in, right?
Yes.
Next up, Rich Tables. So this is a very famous restaurant in San Francisco, and I am biased, but I'm so excited they finally released a cookbook because it is truly a phenomenal restaurant. And this cookbook would be more for someone in your life who is a really big food nerd. They would almost be more of a home chef than a home cook.
Okay.
Or even if you have someone that you're in your life that is in the culinary industry. This is great for a chef. This is a great present for a chef. They have really innovative recipes. Again, beautiful photography, and it tells a nice story about how the owners of the restaurant, Sarah and Evan Rich, which kind of came together, found each other, opened a restaurant, started a family. So it's a really, really beautiful book.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hence rich tables.
Yes.
It's a rich family. The rich family. Let's talk about this one. Pasta, pasta, pasta. I'm all about it.
So Pasta
I
Pretty
like
Please, possibly the most beautiful book of all today, the most vibrant anyway, is
pretty.
from Seattle-based writer Linda Miller-Nicholson, and she makes pasta art. So the cover insinuates, she likes finding ways to make pasta vibrant and beautiful.
Yes.
And she is a wonderful woman. She uses all natural colorings in her pasta. So she'll use things like spinach to turn pasta green, or she'll use charcoal to turn pasta black, beets, spirulina, all these different kinds of things. And then she cooks it and creates this beautiful pasta artwork. And now, this book, you know, you might want to try and make pasta artwork yourself at home. It might be a little difficult, but this book is more meant to inspire. So if you want to try out a colored dough for the first time, or try making a bicolored dough by blending two together, that's sort of what she's encouraging here. She's a phenomenal person. I've known her for years and years personally, and she actually taught me to make ravioli long before she was coloring pasta. So her love of pasta is very authentic and rooted in her childhood, and I think she's a wonderful person. I'm so happy she's had a book out now.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, it's
you
gorgeous.
almost don't want to eat it, but it's
Exactly.
pasta, so you'll eat it.
You'll definitely eat it, for sure.
That's amazing.
Yes.